Practice makes perfect. Before I talk about it, I want to talk about something that is taught in many religions. I'm not sure whether you are aware about this teaching, but in many religions in India, it is taught that repetition of Lord's names is a very prominent way to get liberated. And I see that, a lot of people actually engage in repeating Lord's name. They sort of do it there are people who do it for many hours a day also. But I see them nowhere getting to liberation. They have been doing it for 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. Their lives are as good or as bad as everybody else's life. Nothing has changed in their lives because of whatever repetition they have been doing. So why is it that? If it is really taught as a way to get liberated, are the religions all wrong? Well, I'm not really commenting on whether they are wrong or not, but I think one key ingredient that is missing when people are repeating, and which was assumed when this preaching was delivered, was that people would be emotionally involved. They would be really paying attention to the mantra they are reciting or the Lord's name that they are reciting. But when people heard that, by reciting we'll get liberation, they just started reciting without any focus on the name or any focus on the mantra or any emotional engagement with that. Now that's the same thing that has happened to practice makes perfect. So everybody hears that, practice makes perfect, and they start practicing. Now something that was assumed by the person who coined this phrase that practice makes perfect is that naturally people would be engaged while practicing. But now what people are doing is they are practicing without being engaged. So they are practicing the questions mechanically. So as a result, they are practicing, but they are not learning from the questions because they are not engaged. So the key assumption that the author of this phrase made is not happening now. So as a result, people are practicing, people practice thousands of questions till they get nowhere, for the simple reason that practice makes perfect only if it leads to learning. If there is no learning, or if the learning is very minimal, it's just coincidental, it's not the focus of the practice, then you're not going to become perfect. You may spend hours and hours on this mechanical practice without any substantial results. When you practice, make sure that you're learning, that you're practicing with the objective to learn, not just do it mechanically.